are about 135 sitting days in the parliamentary calendar when the House of Commons is in session. But there are also constituency weeks when MPs return to their ridings to work closer to home for an extended period. Across the Champlain Bridge and over to the South Shore of Montreal, we caught up with New Democrat MP Hoang Mai in his riding of Brossard, La Prairie in Quebec during a recent constituency week. It's the start of what will be a very long workday for MP Hoang Mai, but he's used to it. Elected to the House of Commons in 2011, the Montreal native always knew he wanted to make a difference in his community. Prior to becoming an MP, he worked as a lawyer and notary.
Well, actually, I ran in 2008 for the NDP, and obviously in 2008 I lost, but then I kept being involved. So I became treasurer of the Quebec section, and then after that mandate became the VP for communication. So basically kept being involved in the movement in Quebec.
Wondering what drew you to politics?
Well, one of the main things was obviously Jack Layton, who came in with a new way of talking about politics, especially the environment, especially social justice. So that's something for me that was really important. And when Tom Mulcair got elected, that's when I decided to really get involved.
He reflects on the challenges faced by many MPs in their first year on the job.
You know, it's a whole new learning curve. It's very steep. You have to learn very quickly, but I think with the help from my colleagues, people who are more experienced, my mentor was Olivia Chow, so we actually had a lot of people helping us.
This multicultural riding is home to about 130,000 people. 60% are bilingual. One of only 3 MPs of Vietnamese descent ever elected in Canada's history, Mai says it has helped him in understanding and bringing forward concerns of Canadians of Asian origin, among others.
I get a lot of comments, and people are really, really proud. Obviously, my parents are super proud, but also people from the community. They're happy that they can identify to politicians. They can identify to someone who's there and who actually understand where they come from. And I think the Vietnamese community is very, very supportive, but also the Chinese community also.
A certified scuba diving supervisor and instructor, MP Mai is passionate about preserving the environment, especially marine life.
Hello. Hi, Ms. Kwan. How are you?
How are you? How are you
Good.
doing? What can I do for you today?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you very much for your support in terms of the bill to ban shark imports.
While he acknowledges the effort to ban shark fin imports is controversial and indeed a cultural issue for many people, he's pleased the message is getting across to some. On this day, he thanks a local restaurant owner for her support.
We know that it's an important issue for you because of the environment.
Another major concern for this MP and many of his constituents, proposals for upgrading Canada's busiest bridge within the next 10 years. About 200,000 commuters cross the Champlain Bridge daily, including more than 40,000 by public transit. About 60 million vehicles cross the 51-year-old structure every year.
What's really important here is mass transit, but the federal government has not said how it will support and how far it will go. And we still don't have much information regarding the cost. And obviously with everything that's been happening here in the construction industry, people are really concerned. They want to know what's happening. Hello, my name is Hoang Mai. I'm the Member of Parliament for Brossard, La Prairie.
Next, MP Mai drops by Montérégie's annual exhibition for entrepreneurs, showcasing their products and services.
And the idea is just to come out and talk to them and see, what they're doing and how we can support them. I think business is really important, especially when you talk about small businesses.
Later that evening, the sports enthusiast, volunteer soccer coach, and ardent Habs fan, who only learned to skate 5 years ago, indulges in one of his favorite pastimes, a game of ice hockey with some friends at Complexe Bell in Brossard, where the NHL's Montreal Canadiens often practice.
It is, to be honest, quite surreal. It is a really humbling experience when you get there because you realize all the history and you're part of it.
A passion for his role, a passion for his riding, a passion to best serve the people he represents. Reporting from the riding of Brossard, La Prairie in Quebec, I'm Heather Seaman.